Okay, here's the short version. I'm changing the channel name to Mazeraylux, and I'm doing a Q&A, so put your questions in the comments down below. Finally, did you know that I'm no longer asking? Subscribe! Okay, now that's out of the way, here's the long version. Congratulations, we reached 100 subscribers. By the time this video goes out, it might be a little bit more, we can hope. Major milestone, I was not expecting to get this far. I don't know what to do anymore, but I figured, with this milestone, some changes and some announcements are due to be made. So, first up, as you heard earlier, I'm changing the channel name to Mazeraylux. That's right, I know this might come as a shock to you, but I'm going to add 3 extra letters to the end of my channel name. I hope this doesn't scare anybody. To explain why, so that you don't think I've gone absolutely insane, there is a reason. But to explain that, I think that it would make sense for me to explain where the name Mazeray came from. When I first made this channel, I kind of wanted it to be, a chill corner of the internet. People could come, hang out, watch some hopefully entertaining stuff, talk about video games, all that kind of thing. So I wanted that, chill, video game-based kind of, vibe. The kind of vibe that I was going for reminded me of, an arcade. Arcades are pretty chill. You can go there with friends, hang out, play some arcade games, absolutely trounce them at that one Mario Kart arcade game. Amazing. But, it's all good fun. And I started thinking, what can I, how do I link my channel to this? And I thought, hey, arcade floors, arcade carpets, they look like laser beams. And then I started thinking, lasers, rays. And then eventually, after throwing some words in a random word generator, Mazeray, as in maze made of lasers, or ray beams, was the thing I settled on. So, pretty chill. I then realized months later, after I'd already begun uploading, that there is a small commune in France by the name Mazeray. So that kind of peeved me off, because, I looked around beforehand and found no such thing, but I guess it's existed for a long time. I figured, best not create a rivalry between me and the French. Not a good idea, Someone might take that a bit too seriously, and then you never know what awful things could happen because of that. So, I figured it's easier, I'll just change my name. As to why Lux, because Lux in Latin means light, and so it sticks with the brand of a maze made of lasers. Lasers make light. Mazeraylux, it still rolls off the tongue, makes your tongue do a little Mexican wave when you say it. It's quite fun. That change has probably already happened by the time this video comes out, and, it's not that big of a deal. Next announcement. I'm doing a Q&A, as I mentioned, because, we hit a milestone. I want to celebrate, and I figured it's been, I haven't actually spoken one-to-one with my audience yet on my channel. So leave your questions in the comments of this video, and then by the end of the week, hopefully, I'll have another video up answering some of those questions. I'm still working on a Discord. I'm still working on setting up my socials properly. So this is the best way for you to ask me questions. Don't worry, I will sort that in the future. There'll be more easier ways. But yeah, leave a comment. Ask me anything, and I might pick your question and I might answer it. On one hand, I want to say I might not be able to answer them all, which is a great scapegoat in case, one of you asks something really weird and I just kind of don't want to answer it. On the other hand, the number of comments that I get is, usually not my channel's strongest suit, so I don't imagine I'll be getting that many questions. But we'll see. We'll see. And finally, the final thing is you should subscribe if you haven't already. Why are you watching a channel announcement for a channel you're not subscribed to? Okay, hi, if you're new here, you should check out some of my other videos. They have effort put into them, not just me talking whilst there's probably, I probably got just a default video game footage in the background, probably Chivalry 2 or something. I have spare footage of that. Pop that in the background, there's something to look at. But anyway, you should subscribe, and if that doesn't convince you, here's Mini-Maze holding a gun. Do you feel safe? Anyway, yeah, that was the video. Changing the channel name. I'm doing a Q&A. Leave your questions in the comments, and you should subscribe. With that, I'm gonna run before you guys start thinking I actually like the sound of my own voice. Fare thee well.